The poem is called What She Knows and Never Says. The poem scene is a cottage standing on pilings and standing out over Puget Sound's Bud Inlet. What she knows and never says. She's still not forgiven the crows, for the morning called cruel and cold, the icy morning when mob of them bore down on Burnish the brown the long tail of sharp-shinned hawk. We could hear them closing in until the din of so many echoed in cottage, until they had hunting hawk hemmed between cottage deck and bulkhead because tide was rising, lapping high the pilings. She was first out the door, and seeing how hawk was dazed while pushed below by crow's beacon wings, holding there the Horus sun submerged, and still the mob wheeling around her as she poked Boulder Crow with long gaff, and finally the flock of them widening to make complaint in nearest alder trees, while Burnish the brown, the long tail of sharp-shinned hunted hawk, dazed and drenched, half flew on to deck, then up to gabled roof, of silver gray the cedar shakes, to finally ascend overhang limb. Later I tried to tell her how blackbirds have for togethering, even haranguing larger red-tails and wide-winged fishhawks and eagles, telling, too, of a suburban scene once seen when Burnish the brown, the long tail of sharp-shinned hunting hawk, came to swoop into berry bush sagging with sparrows, carrying out in clutch the little one fellow. But winnow words could do no good when cousin crows crossed her morning sense, or so it then seemed, but now unsure, as still the bottom look in her eyes of hidden the meaning in sharp meeting when her down is under where I cannot climb.